Hello everybody, Matt from One Ball Racing here. As I've threatened to do in previous videos, just to show you a little bit about my fitness training and what I get up to on the off season. I base my fitness on whether I can play with the kids and be a bit of a tool with them, run around without getting too knackered. But obviously, primary aim is to be fit for racing when that racing season eventually comes round. So from my one race in September last year at Donington, I found that later on in the race I was able to start picking up positions where maybe other people were flagging potentially and just getting a little bit tired and fatigued in their riding and making mistakes. I was able to make up some points there. Oh, watch out for doggers. It's a Saturday afternoon, they're all out. Oh, of course they've got right away really around here. Got to be considerate of them. Oh, still don't mean we can't have a good time. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oi, yep. Got a bit loose there. There! Did you see that? Bambi! Whoop, whoop. Need to have a talk about fitness, don't I? So, as I said a little bit earlier on about the whole being fit to ride and being able to pick up some places later on in a race and stuff, it's invaluable. But today's ride is going to be about 16-18k, just around my local woods. Hello. The idea of that is just to get rid of some calories, boy. Not long had Christmas. We know what that's all about. Indulging in the quality street and all the rest of it. So I've had the same set of levers since I was 21, 22. 10 years. Still fit into them. Still want to maintain that, keeping them levers, and obviously keep nice and light on the bike. If I'm light, the quicker the bike's going to go, the better the bike's going to handle, the better it's going to stop, the less wear and tear and everything. So yeah, because I'm a tightwad, I don't want to buy new levers, and because I want the bike to ride nice. That's why I get out and do these longer rides. I expect I'll be out for an hour or so, something like that. So we talk about the 4 principles of fitness, broken down into 4 letters, starting off with F for foxtrot. Frequency. So I don't really need to tell you what that is. Frequency is just the amount of times you're getting out and you're doing that particular activity. So if you're not doing any activity, your frequency is 0. If you're getting out once a week, then it's better than no times a week, and so on. Obviously you want to bear in mind that you don't want to be doing too much activity and you're burning yourself out. So frequency, nice and straightforward. Second one is I for intensity. So as you can hear in my voice, I'm struggling to speak in full sentences. I'm a little bit sweaty, a little bit moist. What we can do is we can gauge that on a feeling. How does that feel in comparison to when you're riding your race or your track day, that full chat? It feels about the same, to be fair. A little bit hot and sticky. Wouldn't be able to hold much of a conversation around the track. We can gauge that on what's called an RPE scale, a rate of perceived exertion, and that goes from 0 to 10. Obviously 0 is sit on your backside watching Coronation Street with your feet up. In the evening, tennis going full chat, not being able to do any more. I reckon at the minute, oh hello dog, at the minute I'm probably sitting at about a 6 or a 7, so we can maintain this, we can keep going. We're working at where we need to be, but then there's other ways of working out your intensity as well. So if you've got a heart rate monitor, that's a good way of working it out. It's very specific. If you know what you're doing heart rate wise on a race. Hello. If you know what you're doing on a race with your heart rate, if you know where you're sitting there, you kind of know where you need to work in your training. I don't have that luxury. I'll have a little look at getting a heart rate monitor for this year's racing, just so I can tailor my training. So next up, T, time. Are you training for long enough, or are you doing it for too long? So track sessions run at about 20 minutes a go. If you're a club racer, which is what this is designed for, your races are about 8, 10, 12 laps long, depending on what track. You're looking at 2 minutes a lap. What we're saying, about 20 minutes again. So really the most you want to be working to be efficient is about 20 minutes. Obviously if you can put more in, put more in. Today's ride is not necessarily about all of that, it's just about getting rid of a bit of chub around the old belly. Hello. Yeah, they think I'm mad. Last T, time. Now, it's not overly practicable to be out on track 3-4 times a week to train, to ride on your track days or your racing. As much as that would be everybody's dream, it just ain't gonna happen. The type of training, dependent on what you're doing, your body adapts to what you're doing. So in my mind, being out on a mountain bike with all the undulations and the differences in terrain, the ups and downs, it puts different demands on your body and also your mind. You need to be forever looking ahead, planning your route, picking your way through, try not to hit your feet on tree stumps and all the rest of it. So I think it's actually got quite a transferable application to the old motorbike world. What we've done, let's have a little bit of a rooty one. Oh, go on then. If I can turn around without falling off. Where is it? Whoa. Yes. Lovely. So there you have it. Been out on a little pedal with me now around my yard, Rendlesham Forest. We'll chuck together some more fitness videos. I'll take you out on a little 5k with me or something. And as I said at the start, I will endeavour to get to Twisted Oaks near Ipswich once that opens after lockdown, and take you for a little ride around there. I hope you've enjoyed my previous videos. I've got some stuff up now on little jobs to do over the lockdown period on your bike. I've got hang on, better concentrate here. Got some videos about how to do an oil change on your bike, filter change, another little lockdown video on changing the coolant, and how to look after your cooling system on the bike. And then I'm also going to do like a under the tank type thing, where we're having a look at the air filter, we're going to have a look at the spark plugs, replace them if we need to, because that's not been done in a while. And what else? Brakes. We're going to replace the brake fluid and have a clean up of the brakes, check the pads and whatnot, and then hopefully we'll get out on track, get some track footage for you. So until then, stay safe, get out and train, get out and exercise. It's bloody lovely outside, even if it's cold. Wrap up warm, keep yourself warm by training. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done already, get subscribed, there'll be more fitness videos to come.